Hey, welcome back to Lupo Outdoors. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Bog DeathGrip. This, if you've watched my review, and there will be a link to it for you, I did a review of this a while back, and it's a really great tripod. It is a little heavy if you don't buy the fiber carbon version. This is the aluminum version. It's still pretty decent. I like it. The biggest problem that people have with this is when you're cranking and mounting your rifle on it, it's a little difficult to really get it in there. But it's not impossible and it works great. What if you can take this with this clamp and turn it from really good to awesome? I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm going to show you how to install a conversion kit onto this, and it gives you the best of both worlds. You'll get the clamp, and you'll also get an Arca Rail, and it's super easy. Check this out. This kit was supplied to us by Arca Outdoors. This is rock solid and completely made here in the United States. It comes with your ball head. This is the conversion kit right here, and this helps remove the top plate here and then allows you to adapt it. This is your Arca Rail modification, so you can still use the base clamp here along with the tool. So we're going to get into the actual installation of this, and we'd like to thank Arca Outdoors for sending this to us. We're going to start by removing a small little rubber plug that's right here underneath the main strut. It's very simple to remove. You just pick it with your fingernail. Remove it and put it aside. Once we remove the plug, there is a bolt here that holds the top clamp on. I'm using a 5mm to remove this bolt. Once you have removed the bolt, put it aside. Now, after I removed that screw, I just pulled it straight up, and these pieces popped right off of this. Careful, they're very oily, so you're going to get grease everywhere, so be very careful. But these just popped right out. Now, once that part is done, it's a very simple process to remove this head. You just pull it right out. Really nothing to it. Our next step is to install the Arca conversion tool onto the Bog DeathGrip. I want to point out something. To properly remove the clamp from the Bog, you need to loosen this part here, which allows it to rotate and lock into place. By loosening this, you don't necessarily have to remove it. It allows it to slip over the lip of this part here. Some videos will tell you that you have to remove this, or that, just to remove it. There is actually no need to do so. The next step is to remove these two rings here. You'll see there's a black ring here and a black ring here. They're in there a little stiff, so what I found, it's easy to take a tool such as this, which is what I use to remove the bottom, place it inside like a lever, and I'm going to tap it down, ejecting the bottom ring. These are in a little stiff, so some type of leverage to pop it out is exactly what you need. Once that bottom ring is done, flip this over and do the same for the top. Unscrew the conversion tool And where it says Arca Outdoors, that feeds in from the bottom. It grips very easy. Wow, I mean, it's just rock solid here. We're going to push in from the bottom, screw on the top mount. Now normally you would put some blue Loctite on the bottom part of the screw here to make this nice and solid, but this is for demonstration purposes. Now all you have to do is grab your ball head and screw it right on. Now that's a standard size screw, so any ball head that you have that would normally be used for like photography will fit just fine. So once the ball head's on, this is your Arca Rail here, and here's your top part. So how do we put the clamp back on here? My Arca Rail is here, so any of my rifles will fit on this right now, but I want to still use my clamp, and that's where this all comes in. We're going to start by putting the DeathGrip aside. We have this mounting plate here with an Arca Rail built into it, and this will mount directly on the bottom of our clamp. We need to start by removing 4 of these screws here. Once all 4 screws are released, they pull off of the clamp. You need these screws for the next part. Once you have removed the bottom piece and all the screws, put that aside. You will no longer need it. Grab the adapter, made in the USA, and it fits right on top, like so. If you wish, and I would recommend it, put some blue Loctite on all the screws. This is just a demonstration of the install. Make sure these bolts are tight. There we go. It should fit right inside. Once that adapter is installed on the original DeathGrip clamp, it will slide right in and be tightened right onto the ball mount. And there you go, the full installation. As you can see, we now have the original clamp installed back onto our Bog DeathGrip. And now we have a full ball mount installation. This is absolutely fantastic. Works really, really well. On part 2, we're going to take it to the range and test it. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and remember to hit that bell icon so you get notified of other videos. We'd like to thank Arca Outdoors again for sending us this conversion kit. One of the absolute reasons why you would want to convert to a ball is if you're using this for hunting, or you're going to be at any location where the ground isn't specifically level, instead of messing with the legs, you have complete control of your weapon from the very, very top. Let's talk about the quality of the build here. First of all, the installation is actually very, very easy. This is all constructed here in the United States. Everything in here is really, really solid construction. I absolutely see no issues with this. I would see that we have these levers here. What I like about these is they're all metal construction. It's very, very easy to handle everything. And when you're doing a tightening, this lever right here helps a lot. But if you're trying to grab it and you're having a problem, you can pull it out, adjust it, and then re-establish connection for tightening. That's really nice. Very, very solid construction. This absolutely turns the great quality of the Bog DeathGrip into like the next level. And if you want to use the Arca Rail, you just simply unscrew this section right here, and this comes right off. And it has that Arca Rail adapter there. And now you have this section here with your Arca Rail and ball mount on the Bog DeathGrip. So we're going to take it out there. I have a couple of rifles that have Arca Rails built onto them, and we're going to see how well this holds up. So watch for part 2.